Alright guys, so we have an exciting day today. We are going over to our add a level project. I have my framing crew all set. We are going to remove the roof. We have 1 week of good weather, which is unusual. So it just snowed like a son of a gun, and we're going to remove the snow off the roof, and we're going to proceed to start cutting the roof off in sections, and by the lunchtime or so we'll have the roof off, and we'll start laying out the floor beams and getting the floor laid out. It's probably, I'm looking at Monday we'll start putting the roof back on, the new roof. So I'm going to have shingle back on the new roof by Tuesday, Monday afternoon, Tuesday. So we're going to beat the next batch of bad weather, which should be with beyond the 7-day mark. So we're in good shape right now. So stay tuned, and we'll get to the job site and we'll start looking around. Okay guys, so we are on the site, and we started construction of the add a level. Right now we have the crew here, and we're taking off the top floor. We're taking off the roof, and it snowed last night as predicted, and we have about 7 days of clear weather, which is great. The house is empty, and we are going to scrape off the roof right away and start cutting off. We cut the roof off in sections, and we will we'll have the roof off in about 2 hours, and then we're going to start laying out the floor beams and getting the floor set up. Tomorrow we'll start putting the floor on and the walls. So right now we're just cutting off the roof in sections, and I'll show you. We'll take a look, and we just literally chop it off in 4 to 6 foot sections and throw it right into the container. Okay, so you can see the snow on the roof. There was a lot of snow here yesterday, and we have all the lumber covered up so it's nice and dry. And up there, what we're doing is we just scraped off a big section. You can see the first section of roof coming out, and it's 2 cuts, cutting between 2 rafters, and you can see the chunk that's coming out of there. That's the way we're going to take off the entire roof, and we'll start dismantling the dormers, and literally in probably 2 hours this whole thing will be taken off. Guys, we're only 1 hour into the job. The roof's cleaned off, snow is gone, and we have half of the roof already taken off. I told you we were fast, and that's why people call Pangione Developers to build their add a levels and their complete home remodeling. So let's take a look at that roof now. Just 1 hour in, if that, the whole front, half of the front is gone. Dormer's ready to come down, and half of the back is already taken off. Alright, so I stepped away for a little while, and I'm going back to the attic level site, and my demo crew, we were about 45 minutes into the project. We're going to go back there. I'm telling you, these guys move quick. So I'm betting that we're probably, the whole roof is off at this point, and it's lunchtime. So figure about 3.5 hours to remove the whole roof, and I bet you it's already in the container. Let's get back there. We'll take a look right now. Alright, so here we are. The entire roof is off, 3.5 hours. Garage roof off. You can see the frame. We're going to set up here. Now, these are the existing 2x8 floor beams, which are going to stay. We have a couple of raised headers on the first floor that we're going to maintain and create. But for the most part, we have a little bit of framing over here before we can start laying down plywood. And with careful planning, you can see why my electricians were here a couple of days ago. You can see why my plumbers were here a couple of days ago. Everything goes smooth. And that's what you want with an attic level. You want as little to no problems as possible. And you have to beat the weather conditions. And that's what we specialize in. We specialize in taking off these roofs, getting the second floor back up as soon as possible, 3 to 4 days with a new roof on it, and you can see how easy and smooth this works out for us. Guys, can you believe we took off this whole roof in 3.5 hours? The garage roof, the main roof. We're loading up our second container here. We got a container dropped, and we're already framing the upstairs top floor. You can see how smooth this goes. You can see how effortless it is for us to go through this process. We specialize in complete home remodeling. And by the end of the day, we're going to have our first floor, our supporting beams in place. We're going to have our plywood laid out. And come the second day, we're going to start bringing walls up. Oh, you can see this triple 7.25 inch by 18 foot LVL, and what's going to happen is this is a flush header, and what we did is we went from downstairs in the dining room, outside the bathroom, going all the way across to the staircase here, and what we're going to do is this is a direct span, and right at the bottom of the stair we have a post that's going to pick up the span. So technically it's only a 12-foot span, and we're going to have a nice flush header, flush ceiling outside on the bottom of the staircase, and going from the living room into the kitchen. Alright guys, so we're at the end of the day, and you can see we have we took the roof off. We took the roof off just today. We already have the framing complete above the garage. We're laying out the plywood. We already put our raised header into the ceiling in the dining room. Not the dining room, sorry, in the living room. We installed our insulation. This is an R30 insulation around the perimeter. This is all pre-planning. And you can see it goes all the way around the perimeter. We're laying down our tongue and groove plywood, and we're setting up the floor now. Tomorrow, which will be day 2, we're going to have the walls laid out, and we'll start lifting up the walls. This is all in one day, what you're looking at right here. Container, you can see the container's full. You saw our lumber delivery in our prior video. Very quickly, that lumber is going to make its way upstairs here. Alright guys, so this is the garage right below, and you can see the discrepancy between the plates of the garage wall and the floor height of this attic level. And you can see what we had to do is we had to build up You can see right over there, you can see the build-up, the 2x4 knee wall was built on top of the existing garage wall. And we had to build up about 3 feet. And then we set and calculated our new floor to match the floor of the attic level. And that's how the homeowner is going to occupy and utilize the space above the garage. So the raised header that we were just looking at is going to go, you can see the yellow right up there. That's the raised header. And that header, that raised header, is directly above the beam that's in the basement. So what we're doing here is that header is going to go from that corner over there, and it goes all the way across over here to this wall right over here. So it comes all the way across. You can see it right up there. There it is, right there. Okay? That's the LVL. And when we're all said and done, we're going to be able to remove all these walls right here, all the 2x4s, everything directly across, all the way over to there. It's going to be an open staircase. This little wall right here is just a temporary wall to hold up and pick up the pressure. And when we get back to that raised header, it's just going to have a post right over here at the bottom of the stairs, so that the railing is going to go into the post. And when you walk in, they'll have an open staircase and all open walls all the way across, except for there's going to be a post right over there also. And so you can see how much it's going to really open up the first floor. What does Pangione do in one day? How's this look? Roof is off, floor beams are straightened out. Hey guys, Dave Pangione for Remodeling HQ. If you like our videos and you're interested in home additions, attic levels, or complete home remodelings, click on the subscribe button right there. Once we produce a video, you'll instantly get notified. Thanks for subscribing. Home additions, attic levels, complete home remodeling. Become a subscriber. You'll see all our videos shot on location in New Jersey. Thanks. Click on the button right over there. Thanks.